MacPack.
We're back.
My name's Jamie Kenner, and to my left this week at Order the Man on the panel who didn't get an invite to Melbourne. It's your little brother Joe. How are you, Joe? Boy!
Yeah, I was happy to stay at home while you guys had the time of your bloody
And
lives.
to my right, coming in at 6'1" as he does each and every week, it's the baby brother of the pack. Who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
The footy didn't prevail, but the one and only D-O-double-G did.
Yes, indeed. We'll be chatting about that off the top. The last time we sat here and talked on the podcast, you guys were in full nuffy kits.
Yeah, baby.
We were enough up.
Nice big old jinxing
For a couple of boys who got out in the prelim.
Yeah, huge. We also going to find out what happened in the Little Smoke in Perth while we were
Yes.
gone, Joey Boy.
Lots of stuff went down, and I'll update you.
Huge. We've also got an Airbnb story chatting about Airbnbs both home and away.
Yeah, baby.
And we've got so many heroes to thank for our time in Melbourne, boys. It's a massive ep of the MacPack. Let's get into it. Boys.
Domingo.
How are we all? Wow.
Yes, I'm going swell.
How did you go? You holding it down, Joey? You were holding it down
I was
in
holding it down.
P-Town.
I was holding it down, and you were living it up. I was holding it down, but you guys were living it up.
Indeed. 2 radio shows where you're in there by yourself. Congratulations. How did
Yep.
it all go?
Oh, horrible.
Have we kept our position at the radio station? Oh.
Yes, you guys have.
Only one of the shows got podcasted. So what happened in the
Yes.
second mystery show, Joe?
Oh, it's just a solo dolo show.
no good.
Me, right? No, it was good. I just didn't chat as much because it was just me.
Yeah.
I would just sort of say something.
No one laughed.
Stony silence. And I was like, ooh, tough crowd. Anyway, here's this song. I didn't realize I could switch the songs, so I played the same 2 songs
The whole day.
the whole day. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
Black Betty.
here's Wonderwall.
Here's Black Betty again.
That's right.
We played Black Betty multiple times.
Yeah, it's a
in
good
an hour
one.
break.
It is a good one.
You can't go wrong with Black Betty.
How was your time in Perth? We were meant to be talking about us. Let's talk about us first.
yeah. I thought,
Yeah,
What
obviously-
about you?
We had fun. Thanks for asking.
We've been away for 2 weeks, and that's all you really need to know.
Yeah, big weeks. We went over, as we mentioned off the top, we went over primarily for the football. We
The footy.
We won tickets to the grand final and thought, let's turn this into an absolute bend fest and go watch the Pies win a prelim, and then we'll go watch them win a grand final.
That was the plan, but plans don't always twerk out.
No, we saw one good quarter of footy from the Pies.
It was good. And we were
Three
on
absolute stinkers.
and we were on the phone after the second quarter.
Yeah, Joey was booking tickets.
Yeah, we
Joey's
were
on his way.
living it-
Joey's on
we
his
were
way.
living it up. We
Sorry,
were
guys, boarding
laughing.
now. I'm actually boarding now.
We were laughing about how bad Brisbane were.
Yeah.
We were laughing and laughing.
Yeah,
and
I thought we were good.
I was on cloud 9.
Yeah.
I went to piss. I actually went to I went to the little boys' room at halftime, and the massive line, as you could imagine, 100,000 people in the building, and it took a long time. And by the time I finished my business and then was walking back up the stairs, the quarter had started, and I heard the crowd twice while I was doing my biz, and walked up the stairs, and there was this elderly sort of woman making her way down the stairs to go to the toilet. And she was wearing
Just hip and shoulder.
all Pies kit. And I was just like, we kicked. How are we going? I think I said. And she goes, they've just kicked 2. And I went, fuck. And she goes, it's not good. It's really not good.
And that was pretty much the rest of the game.
It was about a minute into the third quarter.
That was it. But when life gives you lemons,
Yeah.
you got to make a bit of lemonade.
Yeah.
And you boys did that.
Well, yeah, we
Did
turned
you?
it into a business trip. We actually need to chat to you about how we can get it all.
Tax.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're doing a bit of tax shit.
It definitely became a tax deductible
We
trip.
did so much
Oh, we're
work.
definitely talking about it in the business. Which is
Yeah,
happening
well, this-
right now, Jay.
You just named off our account.
Yeah. Only first name.
Oh, that's okay.
Fly on. It just gets you more business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is good.
Shout out. He is one of the best. Now,
Jimmy.
we ended up doing more business than anything. I felt more tired the day I got home than I did before I left. Like
Did a
normally when
holiday.
people go on a holiday, it's like to
Yeah.
revitalize. I came home and I was like, I'm fucking cooked. I had a nap yesterday, just a lunchtime nap.
Yeah, you were trying to book annual leave while you were away from us.
No, it turned into a great trip.
What are we touching on here? just the...
Yeah, I think the big ticket item. So we can talk. Let's talk.
Stalactites. How was it?
We didn't go.
What?
No,
we didn't go.
There's a Greek joint that we often go to in Melbourne. I think you were saying you've never not been.
Stalactites, that's it. That's the name of the
It's also
joint.
not how you say it. I think it is.
How do you say?
He's putting a G in it.
Stilicities. I'm pretty sure.
Felicity Jones.
It definitely is
Felicity
pronounced
Jones. I think she's an actress. I think she's in Star Wars.
Felicity. Oh, she's the one who just broke up with Keith Urban, obviously.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. But
Anyway.
there's that tricky little thing in the contract. She's getting cash.
What is happening? So the big ticket item was the fact that Snoop was obviously in Melbourne.
The dog.
For the grand final. He was the before the game entertainment. It's funny in Australia, we just like really go before. America, halftime show.
Mm-hmm.
Australia, 20 minutes before the game, let's get the concert going.
Yeah, let's go absolutely nuts. Halftime, maybe running race.
Let's do a 100-meter sprint just to keep the spectacle
9 seconds
alive.
of entertainment.
Yeah.
It's strange. We're a strange mob.
Running race. Yeah. I reckon they should do one where it's the players and one where it's admin stuff.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
They go off like after one another.
Or like
And
coaches.
the admin go first, and if the whoever wins the
Yeah, has
admin
to go
has to
there,
do
yeah.
the athletics. Mind you, Harry Garside, elite athlete, did the sprint. Looked like an old lady out there. He could not. He was.
Yeah.
I think he made it 50 meters in the time it took Bo McCreary to win it in 100.
If it was normal people, would he have smoked him?
We'll never know because we didn't have any admin out there.
Yeah, there's always got to be an admin.
Because what's Harry? Harry does boxing.
Yeah.
He was
Professional boxer.
stinging like a butterfly.
He never got out of second gear. Like
Nah.
he's also a very little lad.
Yeah.
So he didn't have a great.
Maybe he was saving himself up for round 6.
Yes.
Anyway.
But he bashed the shit out of some of the other guys after.
So it was a big week. We obviously did a fair amount of radio stuff. We went and saw some fantastic operators who were very welcoming and had us in the studio. We'll get to that in a little bit. We'll get to that towards the end of the show.
The blockbuster item, the thing that everyone's been talking about.
Yeah, that's the funny thing.
That's
Is
what
we
we're getting
work
to now.
really hard and we get some fantastic opportunities and we reach out to good people. We make some good friendships. All anyone wants to talk about is a moment in time where it literally felt like we were in Narnia. It was genuinely the most perplexing, I'd say, 30 seconds of my life.
Yeah, it was a quick couple of minutes, hey. And
Very
that's-
quick. So we were actually on our way back. We'd met the lovely Mel Tresina at Nova. And that will come back up in a little bit. And we're actually on our way to a Triple M event that we've been invited to by the king himself, Jay Mueller, right?
Yeah.
And in doing so, we hadn't eaten. And so Riley went and got some food. And then
Mad Mex I went with.
It's good, hey?
Great option. Never really see it much. Happy to eat. They said to Jake, you want to eat? He said, no, I'm not hungry. I'll be all good. And then we're about to get on the tram to head to the Triple M event, which we were already late for,
Yeah.
Joe. And then Jake's like,
so we were tracking on time. We were actually early for
it
the
started at 4 a.m.
event. I know, but we said we were going to get there at 3.
Yeah. But anyway, it's been on all day. You couldn't really be early to this thing. And then, and then we were about to get on the tram to head to the event. And then Jake was like, maybe I should eat. And I was like, oh, okay, could have been something we were doing while I was eating.
Yeah.
And then I stood at this menu. There was like this funny little pizza pasta shop. And I stood and read this menu. And even I'm not good at making...
What are they selling?
I'm not good at making
What do you
decisions.
Pizza and pasta?
I'm not good at making...
spaghetti?
I'm
Bit
not-
of panini?
All the classics.
I'm not good at making decisions, but even I was laughing to
Pepperoni
myself.
and ham.
I was like, fuck. I was like, why is this taking so long for my mind to like comprehend and calibrate the fact that they are doing probably 2 of my favorite foods?
Pizza and pasta.
And anyways, ended up biting the
What'd you
bullet.
get?
It was actually...
It was like a pizza sandwich. It was like a calzone.
It was weird.
Oh, it was a
Calzone.
calzone. It was really nice. But all this time, like, I don't know, just we were sort of wasting time. We got on a tram to go to this event. We missed our stop, which I reckon we did about 50% of the time we got on a tram.
Yeah.
Sometimes we got on a tram going the complete opposite way, rode it for
We'll get you on the way back.
Oh, we're in Sydney.
rode it for quite a period of time before we realised, fuck, actually, we are moving
That's the SCG, not the MCG.
we are moving the wrong way. And that was one of those occasions. So we got out of the tram being like, well, at least we're early. We were meant to get there at 3.
Yeah.
It's about 2:30.
Yep.
We're walking across a road.
Trotting. We skipped a stop as well. didn't we? This time?
So we missed the stop.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So we're actually on the tram longer than we needed to be.
Oh, so you went the wrong way.
No,
And then you got on it and then you went past.
Yeah, we went past where we needed to go. We like missed the stop we should have got off,
Yeah.
and then got off at the next one, which was only like 200
get your
meters.
steps up.
It was only like an extra 200 meters, right? And then in doing so, we're crossing the road to come back past the stop that we'd missed, and then into the venue.
Yeah.
And in doing so, this big Cadillac pulls up, and there's a guy.
It's so low. Like, it's so low. Like, the tires are like so deflated where I'm like, are they even like, actually, is there air in them? Or is that
what's
just
the
rubber on?
ANCAP rating on this?
Yeah, literally. And then Jake said, is that Teddy Swims? The guy
Because
driving.
Teddy
it?
Swims.
The security
in
gu-
town.
Well, the security guard
The security guard.
was on one side of the car. He was driving the vehicle.
On the left side of the car.
And I was like, that
Which
looks
was an
American car.
And I was like, that cunt looks like Teddy Swims.
There's an American car.
Bald
had a gun.
bald head, heaps of tats, long beard.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's Teddy Swims. I hadn't even clicked to me that he's probably going to be in town as well for the
The
event.
NRL grand final.
Yeah. And I just sort of had a bit of a laugh. That
Go with
was,
the Broncos.
that was happening. We crossed the road and Riley goes, no, it's not. That's fucking Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. I just saw this long dreadlock earring down this guy's shoulder. And I was like, is that Snoop Dogg?
And what did you think when you thought you saw him?
Holy fuck. What's happening? My immediate thought was, get my phone out.
Yeah, of course.
And then, so I started recording the Cadillac drive in down the street because it was just like slowly cruising
Did you
down.
catch the writing on the Cadillac at this time?
No.
Nah.
I just saw that it was all I had stuff on it, but I didn't read what
Because it had like Snoop
yeah,
written
yeah.
on it.
And
yeah,
then,
which should have been a key giveaway.
Yeah, you
shouldn't
think? Yeah.
and then there was conveniently a perfect parking spot right in front of this BWS. And then I was like, holy shit, they're parking.
He's pulling
there.
up. he's butchering this reverse park.
Yeah, they parked in this spot, and then he got out, and the entire street just emptied out. There was so many. It's like the main drag,
Yeah.
Swan Street. There's like, shops, hairdressers, barbers, coffee shops, beer shops, and everyone just poured out onto the street, and like everyone just started. There was a buzz. There was
Yeah.
an energy. Everyone was like, "Holy shit, that's an A-list celebrity."
Literally out of nowhere. Like all the shops were full because it was like a fucking, what was it, Thursday lunchtime.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden everyone's out on the street and they're all taking in the sights. And we're on the opposite side of the road.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, still kind of processing the fact that he just walked into BWS.
Yeah, and I'd seen that he was with the AFL that morning. And I was like, oh, it makes sense. He's probably on his way home.
Just driving past.
Gonna like do a funny thing here, get out of the car and like be the hero sort of operation. Yeah. And then the Wiz fucking pulled up, just this in a ute. So
The Wiz, for those who don't
Nick
know.
Watson from the Hawthorn Footy Club. He's pretty well known as well, not only in Melbourne but Australia wide.
Because he has a cool nickname. People wear wizard hats.
Flashy guy. And he gets out of a
Massive car.
a ute that he could have. It looked like he was almost like getting out of a clown car. Like he looked like he hurdled out of the thing.
I think he is the smallest
He's only a
Person
little
in
AFL
Australia.
player.
Yeah. I feel
In
like
the league.
he may have had to sit on like a.
Like in Light
Versus
Mike when he's
it.
sitting on the spare tire.
He was
Yeah.
funny as fuck, and he realized like he heard us yelling out, "Oh my god, the Wiz is here!"
Yeah, and then he looks directly.
Yeah,
at the
and
camera.
Riley's got
The
his
camera.
phone out, and he's thinking like, "This cunt's filming me."
Yeah, because he's probably like, why are all these people out in the street?
Yeah, fuck.
And then it dawns on him that Snoop's there.
Yeah, and then he walks down the street, pulls out his phone, obviously films inside the BWS for a little bit and keeps walking. I thought maybe they were doing like a meetup, like popular AFL player meets up with
Yeah.
the
Snoopy.
musician. Yeah, but apparently not. Had nothing to do with
Just
it.
went to the ATM, so quickly took a photo of Snoop and kept walking to the ATM. Like he walked into the BWS, took a photo of Snoop like on the floor getting a bottle of wine or whatever he was doing, and then walked on.
Did you reckon he's seen the video?
Our video?
Yeah.
Yeah, he shared it to his TikTok page.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. So he was probably
Very
pretty
funny.
familiar with what was going
Yeah, I was
on.
thinking it must be getting a run in the Hawks group chat.
And then Snoop comes out, and we take the decision to jump across the road. And traffic, we jumped in front of about 3 cars, but traffic was slowing because they were like, what's happening?
What the fuck's going on?
So no one was really moving, and we just quickly hurdled over. And I noticed he was taking photos of people, and security was being incredibly lax. One security guard was sitting on a park bench, and that still didn't
prime
twig.
position.
Still didn't twig to me. Like he literally sat on a park bench, and he had one knee, like he was like crossing his leg, so he had like his ankle resting on his knee.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't have been more right.
Yeah, he was reading a magazine
Yeah.
and eating a donut.
Yeah.
And then he came out of the store, obviously Snoop, and started taking selfies with everyone. And we were like, oh, let's definitely get in for a bloody
Yeah, yeah.
selfie. And then yeah, I did think to myself, this is so chill. I expected like an A-list. I've never seen one before out in the wild. Like, you know, these like paparazzi
like
videos.
proper
of,
like
someone
who like
Kanye.
everyone knows.
Yeah. And then I was like, maybe this is just how they go. And the videos are just more chaotic than I'd assume. And then, yeah, it was just it was weirdly chill. But I was like, Snoop is a chill guy. So maybe his team
is pretty
just,
chill.
Like, all blazed.
And he's probably like, it's Australia. Like Australia is chill.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, realistically, he's very well liked at the moment. Like he's got a big thing on over the weekend. Melbourne's pretty safe in comparison to where he's from.
Yep.
He's not. I'll tell you what, he's not going to get shot on the street over here. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just not going to happen. Especially not by like the whiz as he's walking past. And so we just went around over, got a photo. He was really accommodating, really nice. Didn't speak.
Not a word. Not a word.
Didn't say anything to really anyone. He actually said one thing. One guy jumped out of the hairdresser and he was still wearing the cape. Quite a wizard themed story. Yeah. This guy's wearing like the haircut cape. Yeah, we were chatting to him and we were like, are you getting a haircut?
In half his head.
Yeah, literally. He was mid-haircut.
And Snoop chatted to him because it was like, he literally said to him, are you getting a haircut? And he was like, yeah. And they had a bit of a joke. But that was the only really thing that he said.
That is funny, like someone who's like famous has a lot of interactions with people. Like to do something where it's like, this is odd even for me. Like this hasn't happened before.
This is strange. And then my favorite person who spoke was the lady who got a photo after
I love
us.
her, yeah. Oh
She's like some middle-aged lady who was quite reminiscent of like someone our mother would probably be associated with.
Yeah,
right?
a bit of a boom central.
Boom central.
Boomer.
And she, straight after we'd taken the photo, she just approached the big fella and goes, as though he would give a fuck, and says, I'll be working the day, Snoop. And as though he was going to be like, oh, if that's the case, let me do a song now. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, if you're going to miss out, we can't afford that.
I would have got down for you to show, dude, but I'm working.
Yeah, literally.
Just the weirdest
That was
thing to say.
yeah, it was a bit
Weirdest
odd,
thing.
but when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's like so
innocent.
sweet.
Yeah,
Just like,
I'll be working on the day. The way in which she said it as well, it was almost like
He'd give a fuck.
I thought when
it was
she,
almost as though it was Christmas Day and she'd forgotten to give her 6-year-old nephew a present.
yeah.
And like, oh, sorry, I'll get you a present. Like, why was she speaking like, I'll be working on the day, Snoop? Who the fuck are you?
Actually, when I first heard her say that, I was thinking she was saying like she was going to be working at the MCG on the day.
Oh, that's what I thought she meant.
That's what I thought she meant. So I thought she was going like we're fucking co-workers.
Oh.
Yeah, fellow worker.
Yeah.
Who pays you?
Have you done the onboarding? There's some great cookies in the staff room at the G.
But yeah, have you signed up to our superannuation?
Very strange. Anyway, then we ended up have a looking at the photo. Riley quickly cut a video together while we're sitting on. He sat on a park bench for 15 minutes.
And the crazy
cut
thing
a
was,
video together.
I like got home from the gym or something, and I'm just sitting in the front of my car, open up my phone, just all caps. We met Snoop. Look at the photo. Just you two and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
And then I posted.
I was like, how? Like, because I was like, maybe you were at like one of your event things.
Yeah.
I was like, this is insane.
It was literally just on the side.
It was
of the road.
nuts. It was crazy.
And we genuinely thought, we were like, oh, because one, he was quite a distance away when we first saw him.
Yeah.
And then when we saw him in person, there was so much going on. And there was a massive crowd around. And we were like, be quick. To the point where Riley took 4 photos, selfies. 2 of them I'm not in.
So that is you saying on the video saying I'm not in it.
There's 2 photos where it's Snoop.
It's because I was
then
videoing.
Riley, and I'm hiding. Like Riley's leaned in so much that I'm behind Riley, and I'm not seen.
I was quite
And
literally.
it's funny in the video because
I was dual wielding.
yeah, Riley takes the camera but he's filming that, and then he takes the photo, but he's filming. And watching the video, like, how is he doing this?
Yeah, I grew a third arm.
It was next level. And then I was genuinely panicked. I was like, if we've done all of this, and I'm not gonna be.
You're like Mike Wazowski with the
that's what I felt.
sticker in front of you.
And Riley's focusing on the video, so he can't see the fact that I can see the screen where I'm not in. And
He's
I'm
just
like,
shooting the volume button.
what's happening?
And
so
then-
that was all happening so quickly, with not enough time to us do a quick ID check or anything, right?
Yeah.
And so
then-
we did.
And I saw the photo,
Yeah.
and I was just like, fuck.
And have you ever seen Snoop Dogg in the flesh?
Not in the flesh, no.
And not many people have, so you don't
neither
really
have I.
know what you're gonna.
I did look at the photo. I was like, Oh, gee, he looks a bit like older.
Yes.
I guess up close.
I thought the same thing. I looked at the photo. I was like,
Fuck you.
wow, I haven't seen him do anything publicly,
Well, same, yeah.
especially not from a meter away. Like I haven't seen him take too many. Like there's some selfies that. So the photo that we took, I've looked better as well. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes a photo can be misleading.
Yeah.
And anyway, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt and thought not too much of it. Riley cuts up the video, and then it becomes
Literally.
a bit apparent that we actually pull up at the Triple M event, and the guy who's invited us there, Jay Mueller, lovely guy. You're aware of Jay. He comes out to let us in, essentially, like tickets at the door sort of situation. He comes out.
Tickets at the door, key in the keys in the bowl.
It wasn't that sort of, definitely wasn't that sort of situation. And he comes out and excitedly, I'm like, man, like just saw Snoop up the road, right?
Yeah.
We'd already seen Jay a few days before.
Yeah.
And I asked the question, do you guys get a look in at Snoop? Because you're a radio station. He's here for the AFL. But you're like a radio station. You do music.
Yeah.
So surely the AFL look after you. You get the talent. No. It's all exclusive to the AFL. No worries. So I'm thinking maybe Jay's pulled some strings and all of a sudden this Snoop Dogg is going to appear at the venue.
Yeah.
Jay comes out and we're chatting to him. And I'm like, man, we just saw Snoop. And he hit it with a level of excitement as if to say, who cares?
Yeah, who hasn't?
Yeah. But he sort
Yeah,
of,
you know he's here.
what he said.
Everyone's going to be seeing him tomorrow.
But he literally goes, was it the real him? And we go, yeah, absolutely. At no point did I think that there was a different version of Snoop. Like, do you know what I mean? And then you're like, yeah, of course it was. What do you mean? What? Yes. And then, because I don't know that there's someone else getting around that looks like Snoop that isn't Snoop. Then Riley confidently gets the photo out and shows Jay.
So I was like, maybe he's like not picturing it. Like we were literally with him, right?
Yeah, it wasn't like
maybe it's like, oh, we saw him.
yeah. But no, we literally were touching this guy.
Yeah.
And Riley shows him the photo.
Keys in the bowl.
Jay couldn't have cared less. Like he's just sort of like glimpse of the image. Like, yeah, no worries. And I was like, oh, he doesn't. Why does he not care? Why do you have no care?
Snoop.
We go into the event, spend a few hours there. JB, Billy, and everything. Billy gets Snoop Dogg on stage.
Well,
the crowd's going ballistic. We're aware after a bit of time because it's the same guy that we
first-
fucking met, right?
Yeah, of course, it's Snoop Dogg.
When we posted the photo and video, literally the first comment on the TikTok was that ain't him. And I was like, oh my God, people find anything to hate on. Like,
Yeah.
literally we've met like an A-list celebrity and people still want to just pull you down.
Yeah.
And then we put it on our Instagram story as well on MacPack, and like two of my best mates, sent it to me and was like, he looks so old. Who is that? I was like, oh my God, boys, just get around me. Like, come on. Like, that's Snoop Dogg.
So at what point did you start thinking maybe
About then.
Let's talk
because
about-
there was a message that went into the chat, into our family chat, where this photo was the best thing since sliced bread.
yeah.
There was a message that came in that said, we're starting to think it might not be him.
Because
And then when I saw that message, I was like, oh, as if that wasn't Nick Watson. I was like, that was just another guy. That is. And then I was rewatching the video of like him getting out of the Nick Watson.
Yeah,
the
right.
Wiz getting out of the car. Even like the way I look straight at the camera, like, no, that's like definitely. Like, I've seen him like every week playing footy. That's got to be
See,
him.
this is what I mean. Like,
Didn't even occur to me that it wasn't.
that's what we thought, because at no point does it occur to you that there's someone with a lookalike getting around. Like,
And taking photos of people.
yes,
And
bizarre.
then what we did when we were standing outside of the pub still after we saw Jay, Jake pulled up the AFL Instagram and had a
Yes.
look at what Snoop was doing
That day.
that morning. And he was doing like a jersey presentation, bit of media stuff.
He was with
the
Andrew
AFL.
Dillon at the AFL.
And we noticed he didn't have a goatee.
Oh, so he must be like shaved.
Yeah, which is normal. People shave their goatees off.
But they don't grow it back in 2 hours, because our man had quite a fat goatee going on, and I was like,
Oh fuck!
that's not good. That's not good.
Maybe he
news.
was in disguise.
And then it became apparent that it wasn't the real Snoop Dogg.
Definitely
Anyway,
wasn't.
so the fake guy comes to this Triple M event, gets up on stage, takes the piss,
and everyone in the
having a bit
crowd
of fun.
thinks it's him.
Yeah, until he like
everyone's going
takes his
crazy.
sunnies off and reveals that it's not him, and everyone's like,
Boo.
Jay comes over to us afterwards, and I was like, "You fucking knew, you fucking knew," and he's laughing. He goes, "I'm so sorry, boys. Yeah, I knew that it wasn't the real guy," and it makes sense as to why there was no gravity in anything we were saying to him at the front.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, who are these poor kids?"
So who was the
These
guy?
poor-
Eric Finch.
Eric Finch. Wow.
The official Snoop Dogg impersonator who gets hired by Snoop or his team, travels around with him and does these media stunts.
An interesting life.
It's
what we
crazy,
might do,
yeah.
we might take a little quick break here.
Oh.
We'll come back because there was a fair amount of media chat about what went on.
Yeah.
And I'm mindful of time. So we'll just quickly wrap
Yeah, I
this
want to get
little
to my segment.
quickly wrap this here, and then we can have a little bit more of a discussion about what
Where
took
it all
place
led.
afterwards.
Oh, I love it.
All right. Alrighty, so where we left you was essentially the end of the Triple M event, right?
Yeah.
And we work out that the people at Triple M are aware that there's a fake Snoop Dogg getting around. He's obviously been part of the show. We've happened to...
You found out the hard way.
Well, we found out, we sort of worked it out while we were standing in the event, and that's when we started texting you, because the video's up and starting to collect quite a bit of traction.
Yeah.
And we know it's not the real
It's
Snoop,
misinformation.
right?
Yeah,
And
so
a lot of the comments are people just fighting, going, this isn't him, and then other people being like, yes, it is. He's in Melbourne for the grand final.
Yeah.
Both true, but not both accurate. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's in Melbourne, but he's not in the photo.
Yeah.
But people...
He's Melbourne, so is this guy.
But people, to this day, like we're recording on a Tuesday night, I open up my phone then someone literally commented, this is not him. We know. We knew within about an hour,
Yeah.
less than, of the whole incident taking place. But people are just relentless. And I don't know about you. I don't comment on many things on social media. I comment on like, if people are doing well, I'll say like,
Yeah,
congratulations.
you'll say, fuck you.
That fuck you, that's not Snoop.
Like, if I ever saw a comment, let's say if I was like anti something, right? Let's say I wanted to fact check something.
Yeah.
If I saw someone else, which never is going to happen, but if I saw someone else had already done it, I don't just pile in as well and add my
Yeah.
comment.
Yeah.
We've got thousands of comments.
The same comment.
Yeah. I reckon there's about 6 variations of the same comment through about 6,000 different comments, right?
Yeah.
It's people either being like, that's him or that's not him.
Mm-hmm.
No one else is being like, sick one, this is really cool.
Good on
da,
you
da, da, da.
guys.
And
Yeah.
also, they don't know. Like,
No one knows.
No one knows.
no one give you 100. I guess if people saw the only like smoking gun is the goatee thing.
Yeah.
So unless
Which
people
no one
were
else
saying,
talked about.
unless people were saying like literally the official AFL thing, he had whatever, he didn't have a goatee.
Yeah, no one talked about that. That was just.
But it's just people like, nah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the thing. No one actually like factually went like this isn't the guy because he's grown a goatee in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right? They were just more or less opinionated comments.
I
Now,
like that. Everyone's just sort of shooting from the hip.
yeah, that's
That's
the world,
what everyone's doing. It.
the world we
over
live
there.
in.
Yeah, very American.
So we're at this event and it dawns on like me and Riley are well aware it's not the real guy that we've got a photo of and a video up saying that it is.
Yeah.
So we're texting you being like, should we just make a comment so at least people aren't gonna, I don't know, people are aware that we know it's not the real guy.
Yeah, because you don't want to look like an idiot, basically.
And we just decide, let's just get another beer. And we ended up just having more beers and not really focusing.
Beers. Forgot about the whole thing.
And just enjoying the show because I didn't want to be, we're at this event, we're watching Billy and Fat up there just dominating. I don't want to be on my phone going, like, just starting fight. Like, just, anyway.
Yeah, it is one of the worst when there's like, people having a fight and the coach like, oh, I kind of need to be monitoring this.
So we just sort of went, we'll just sit this one out as though we're not. I
didn't even realize people were commenting.
We just sort of like didn't take any notice of it. Then the event finishes, we're chatting to Jay and we were like, man, like 30,000 people have already seen this video. And I thought, that's pretty good and it'll die down and that'll be it.
Yeah.
Then we went to an event with them that night, had a few more beers and whatnot. Great time. Very, very lovely and accommodating crew. Then it becomes apparent very late in the night, it would have been like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Mum messages us, and good friend of the show, good friend of ours, Tim Blackwell, who commented on the video within 5 minutes of it being up.
Yeah, he was hot with it.
Yeah,
And
he's a Mad Hawks fan.
He's a big Hawks fan, and he loved the fact that the Wiz was just roaming around on the street. Made no mention to Snoop Dogg, one of the few people who's not getting started on comments because the only person that like really commented was some like middle-aged lady being like, "Sorry, who is the wizard?" And it was like, okay, well,
That's fair.
good on you, darling. Mum messages us and goes, "Tim's gone with it on air," and this is what that sounded like.
Now, Snoop Dogg as a grand final, entertainment. Well, I have some little spies on the ground earlier today, and a shout out to the MacPack boys if they're listening, podcasters who are in Melbourne for the game. They were on Chapel Street in Melbourne.
Yes.
About maybe an hour before we got on air, so about 3 o'clock, and they saw this big thumping Cadillac thing pull up to a BWS, and no joke, there's video proof. Snoop Dogg got out of the Cadillac and went into the BWS.
Wow. What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe get water or something.
He's feeling good about the performance. He's relaxed.
He's going to get liquored up and launch in. So
I love Shane. Shane just gives him nothing. We saw Shane.
That's Shane Crawford. For those people we don't.
Yeah, Hawthorne's superstar and good. We're friends with his nephew.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we saw
Shane.
We saw Shane only a few nights before at the football.
Yeah.
I noticed how he wasn't very enthused then.
Yeah.
When we met him, incredibly enthused about oxygen. Like, he was just happy to be alive.
It would have been so insane if Tim was like, "Oh yeah, these are MacPack guys, got that," and he was like, "Oh yeah,
I met him.
I know them."
Yeah. If he'd had a couple less Carlton dries, he probably would have.
Yeah, we went with him wrong.
Maybe if Hawks won.
It was the first time I met Shane, and walked over and we're like, we're good mates with your nephew Tom, and he was like, yeah, oh Tommy.
He was actually quite. He was quite responsive. He was like, oh, sick, Tommy, WA, that's my nephew.
He commented on the video. Tommy.
Tom did, not Shane. Shane did.
Shane was commenting then about the liquor.
But the worst part was that is Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel Creasy's
national radio show on Nova.
And by the time that went to air and we heard it, we were like, oh no, we've accidentally set Tim up here and he's misinformed the nation. They're the number one drive show in the country. The most amount of people who listen to radio listen to their show.
Yeah, it did feel like you've told your mate that his girlfriend's cheating on him, and then he's taken it up with her, and then you've gone, actually, sorry, mate, that was incorrect.
It was Eric Finch.
Eric Finch was cheating on his girlfriend.
It was just very up in the air. We did apologise to Tim. He took it in. Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He genuinely didn't care. He was just like,
no recollection of him talking about you guys or seeing that video.
No, he was nice about it, but he wasn't like he had to go on Media Watch and provide a statement about fake news or anything.
Tim Blackwell's been stirring up some misinformation on the radio.
So that was interesting. And then with that, we were with Mel Tracina, as we mentioned.
Yeah, Mum's bestie.
Earlier that day, yeah. And she's so sweet.
She's going to be the future host of Big Brother.
And we hope to get her on the podcast in the near future. Yeah. Absolute superstar. So she liked our story about the Snoop Dogg thing. And we'd only met her an hour before. Yeah. And she was like, this is wild. Because we'd seen him like immediately after, right?
Yeah.
And then...
So she also fell for it.
Everyone's falling for it.
Yeah. And then she messaged... I think she worked out...
all of our mates were just DMing us and commenting on this thing. Like a lot of people were getting around us.
Do you know what's funny?
This is crazy. So awesome, boys. Killing it. This is sick. As if you guys are awesome.
Because people just don't assume that...
And we were like, oh, I feel bad.
But no one knows about this guy. No one knows about an impersonator. There's probably a LeBron James impersonator out there. But no one knows.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck cares?
Yeah, like when I do my Elon Musk impersonation, no one's sort of going nuts for it.
So Mel was an absolute superstar. The following day, she we were just chatting about it, right? I was just messaging her. She was messaging us back. And she goes, do you mind if I call you and chat to you about the experience?
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, it becomes like, okay, well, we probably need to get...
And what station is she on?
She's on Nova as well. Nationally.
She set the record straight.
Tim went with some things yesterday that maybe didn't need to. So I thought now's a good time to get a bit of fact checking on. Yeah. And we can tell a bit of an updated version of events because when we woke up the next morning, quite literally millions of people had seen the video. We went to sleep with a few thousand. Yeah. Woke up, millions of people had seen this video.
It's pretty fucked.
And then other AFL fan pages like Dan Does Footy and Cinch Footy were sharing it as well.
And it's starting to really get some traction. So it was good to be on the ground to get a little bit of genuine...
Controlling the narrative.
Exactly.
This day next week, her new album drops. You're on Nova.
Mic check 1 2. What up? I'm Snoop Dogg.
Where Snoop Dogg is in Australia performing at the AFL Grand Final. He's been seen around Melbourne yesterday. Jake, you were one of the people that saw him in the city, going to a BWS. Can you please tell me what it was like when you met him?
We were literally just walking down Swan Street and saw a customised Cadillac. And there's not many customised Cadillacs getting around down Swan Street. And next thing you know, Snoop jumped out and everyone on the street has shifted their attention and he's walked into a BWS.
Wild. The fact that he's buying his own grog and it's not on a rider is so wild for me.
So we obviously ran over and got a photo. He was very accommodating, almost too accommodating. And then it turns out, as we reviewed the photos, it was a Snoop Dogg impersonator who's doing the rounds in Melbourne at the moment. We're just very hopeful that tomorrow at the grand final, the real Snoop shows up.
Could you imagine if you got the impersonator? Hey, maybe we wouldn't know if they're that good. Let's play some Snoop Dogg. We're getting you ready for the AFL Grand Final, and Nova Boy is a big Snoop D-O-double-G fan. As part of Nova Boy Jams, once we go check your midday headline. Fresh hits and throwbacks.
Wow, you probably could have cut that about 30 seconds ago.
I just loved the production on that.
yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah, Mel. Let's keep all that in.
Why don't we play the whole show? Pull it up.
What do they play after that?
So that was interesting. Not my best work on reflection.
It's just really being nice with their reactions for sure.
No, she was sensational. And then we wake up to the fact. So the Herald Sun has contacted us by this point and asked if they can use the footage, write a report, and then even asked us for a comment.
Well, and what I liked about her is she was fact-checking this Herald Sun reporter.
Yeah.
She was saying, can you guys confirm what the fuck was going on?
So it was handy that we chatted with Mel as well to clear up the... So now we're getting a little bit of a truth to this hail.
Yeah, we had to do written responses for Herald Sun as well, which was pretty funny.
A couple of typos.
We're like, we didn't. What was that?
There's only one that I mentioned.
Oh, that's on her to fix.
Yeah.
No, it was in the
I'm
quote.
texting her. I've got the phone. The blower's going off.
The MacPack, who suck at grammar.
So it was all sort of happening. And then we just getting peppered. Mel then replied and goes, "You're on the news. The video's on 9 News."
Like right
in
after
Melbourne.
she was on the phone with you.
She goes, "Thanks so much for calling. That was great. You're on the news." Unreal. We're at
Best phone interview on radio ever.
Yeah.
and we're at the Festival of Footy trying to just have a good time. And the phone's just going absolutely bonkers. Find out that a few people in Perth, we've got some contacts over here. Riley in particular, working for a few stations he's mentioned a few weeks ago. Some of the staff over there were like, "Hey, they ran with your story on Triple M."
That's right.
Over in
Well, I still wasn't sure whether it was Snoop or not.
Well, there's a Snoop doppelganger getting around in Australia.
Yes.
And Bill's brought him out live on the Rush Show in front of a pub full of a whole bunch of listeners.
But when you saw the video, did you think straight up it was OG?
Well, it's funny because some Instagram influencers called MacPack, a group of guys, have filmed this fake Snoop walking down the street, walking into a GWS.
Yeah, but he's driving in that car that is like a full-blown vintage with Snoop written down the side.
This guy has devoted his life to being a Snoop impersonator and never had his moment in Australia.
Well, this is it.
This is his moment right now. The funniest part about these influencers that posted fake Snoop walking into a BWS, about a second later, the Wiz from Hawthorn.
Oh, Nick Watson, he's pulled up a few cars away. None the wiser that the fake Snoop's walked in, gets out his phone and starts filming video fake Snoop. So he's probably posted that, having no idea what's going on. I'm still not convinced it isn't Snoop.
Well, this guy's doing a very good job,
doing
and
a
he's
great
probably
job.
going to be raking in a lot of cash.
Oh, yeah.
ahead of
Mate,
the
wait till he goes around the MCG tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone will think it's the OG.
There you go. So Xavier coming to our defence and being like, "See,
no one can be sure."
Yes, exactly.
Knew we could count on Zave.
Really appreciate that. He has no idea that you're staff.
Yeah, no. I did tell them that I literally have worked with them before.
But yes, so a fair bit going on. The video is still very much circulating. We've been in a few different news articles I saw as of this morning because we just get...
Yeah, what were the other ones?
Herald Sun was the big one. The pedestrian took us...
You guys were pedestrians. That
I wonder...
Swingers Weekly?
keysinthebowl.com.au.
So many strange...
These are the ones I subscribe to.
But yes.
Prawn.
Very interesting how it all...
It's like a golf thing.
Yeah.
They cover other sports occasionally at Swingers Weekly.
Very interesting how it all unfolded. But yeah, complete accident. The funny thing is we were chatting to a few of the crew from the company who set it up because it's all part of the 18.
Well,
19
crimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, the reason why they sent out this fake Snoop was
Publicity.
to get media and publicity for Snoop Dogg's wine called
Yes.
19 Crimes.
Yes. Is actually nice.
They just wanted people to take a selfie with him and then tag 19 Crimes. And
But how are you meant to find that out
We
if he's
kinda-
not telling you?
yeah. We kind of went
Is that
above.
why they're like, oh, we should put this guy on the radio so you can tell people about
Yeah, we
what the
kind of
hell is going on?
we went above and beyond with that.
Yeah.
And then
Did you try the wine?
No, not
Yes,
yet.
we did.
Oh yeah, we
Man.
did.
I
Actually,
hear it's actually decent.
I tried the champagne. It was the best champagne I've ever had.
Yeah, I hear a lot of celebrities have their like alcohol brands and stuff.
yeah.
And you sort of see it and you're like, oh, like that'll be.
Shit.
What the hell does this guy know about it? But apparently it's quite good.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
this isn't like a brand thing. I don't drink. I've just heard it's good.
And then so we obviously, because our video, so it was a competition. If you got a photo with the fake Snoop Dogg and tagged all the respective accounts, you obviously went in the running to win tickets to the actual after party event that they were hosting after the grand final.
Yeah.
Considering we got nearly 6 million views, pretty easy to work out who was going to win that. We hit up the team, or they hit us up and were like, hey, congratulations. You've won.
Nice.
You've received more attention than we could have probably ever guessed. The funny thing was when we were chatting to the crew down there, they were like, yeah, we had a few influencers that were like somewhat on standby, like sort of knew that it was going to happen.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they'd listed them and contacted them and whatnot. And then our video went off tits. And so they reviewed the list to be like, oh, we'll get in contact with this crew and like let them know they've won.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're not on the list.
They're on the list.
I'm like, what do you mean they're not on the list? And they're like, they're not on the
Why were
list.
they
We
not
didn't
on the
we didn't
list?
tell them.
Why the fuck
They
were
were
they
just
not on the
there.
list?
They just organically walked past. They're from fucking Perth. Like,
I think the fact that it is so like your reactions are so like genuine, and then like when the whiz pulls up,
I think the Wiz was my
just
favorite.
crazy,
bit.
yeah.
Because it literally felt like a dream state. Like it was like,
Yeah,
there's just too much going on. But
Yeah.
if like, someone woke me up right now,
it's like one of those
Would
videos.
make more sense.
It's like that video.
there is one, yeah.
No, I was thinking there was like the video where like if you watch it back and you're like, and there was a bear and a tutu that walked across the run and no one saw it.
That's what it felt like. And no one else knew the wizard had walked past.
But then we got literally, yeah. And then we got to see the actual Snoop Dogg.
Yes, doing his DJ performance.
And we were like so close to him. At one point, I reckon we were like from me to almost where Joey is away from him when he walked off.
And he
stage.
actually looked like such a good set. He was playing like
he was having the best time. It was
he
after
was
the
playing
grand
Stand
final.
By Me,
The
the
Beatles.
Beatles.
It was after the grand final, so he was very relaxed and like he had a few substances to assist the relaxation
Yeah,
state.
yeah, he was doing like he's into some stuff.
As soon as we walked into the after party, which was mainly for like shareholders
Yeah,
of the wine and stuff.
Yes, and us.
So the demo was quite a lot older than
Yeah,
what we were bringing. And as soon as we walked in, oh my golly gosh, like it smelled so much like what you'd expect a Snoop Dogg concert to smell like.
But it was a great night.
It was great, yeah. It was
Wonderful
awesome.
time. Had a really nice time.
There you go. That is the story of how we technically met Snoop.
Yeah, went over to watch the grand final. Ended up becoming fans of Snoop Dogg.
Fans of
I didn't
Snoop.
have a Snoop Dogg song in my
Oh, what is your-
Spotify playlist until
What's your favourite?
yesterday. I've always been a big fan of Young, Wild and Free.
That's the band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
which he
that.
didn't play
No,
at
he
any
didn't play
point.
it. Yeah, no. he
Not at
was
the grand
off.
final, not at the after
Is it because
party.
he's in his 50s?
Maybe. But there you go. Our big trip to Melbourne. At no point did we think that was going to take place, but it does prove sometimes you just are in the right place at the right time.
That's right.
And Snoop Dogg has got the right one. Now let's hear what you've been up to, Joey.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Joe, big shoes to fill. What's been going on over here, man?
What have we missed in
so-
Perth?
Things, especially with me, have been going off tits back here.
So,
That's right. I've had
Joe's level of hype on the radio show. We were FaceTiming him both days that he did it.
Yeah.
Such good energy from the big fella.
Fantastic.
Oh, really?
Fantastic.
I hated being there.
I wish you brought that level of energy when we're there. Like it was so. Joey gets in zany state.
Yeah.
That's when he's at his best. And there was
Actually,
a lot of that going on.
on this weekend when I was on radio, I was talking about that I was going to be there by myself. Just in the introduction thing, I was saying like, I said like, oh yeah, my brother's on here. They're in Melbourne, whatever. I was like, oh, the weather's been good. It's been nice and warm. And then I said something. I was like, which is good because I'm completely nude. Don't want to be chilly in here. Like, I'm like,
It's not as fun when you don't get a laugh. If you just say I'm in the
Who the
nude.
fuck is the weird guy on the radio?
If no one laughs, do you know what I mean? Like if you don't hear a laugh track, it's just one person in a room saying I'm naked. It does just feel a bit
Like someone should check on that guy.
yeah, it's a bit like and then it's a bit like, I didn't even use my hands for that button. Do you know what I mean? Like, just put the track off. Accidental.
Yeah,
That was just a bit,
the first
bit of
two
excitement.
The first two ones that you hit were his balls.
Yeah. Just sagging down. So while you guys are away, I've been living it up in Perth. Obviously, you guys are away. I was basically having a little staycation here.
Okay.
And I've got into some new hobbies.
Oh, God.
I'm so nervous. Part of me, we met some fantastic people in Melbourne, and I did say to Riley at one point, how do you reckon Joe would go with this experience? Because they're like, are you enjoying the footy? And Joe's like playing Lego in the background or something. Like, what's going on over here? If we saw the wizard on the street, like Joe just runs over. Yeah, just tries to be like a fucking Harry Potter character.
No, so basically, my main hobbies that I've gotten into, I'm back on the chess.
Okay, yeah.
I am back on the chess. This also got to mention on radio.
We should
on
listen.
Saturday.
Maybe tomorrow I'm going to go back and listen to the full
God.
listen to the full show.
Yeah, but chess, I've been absolutely hooked on this chess stuff recently. And obviously, last week was the long weekend.
Yes.
So on Friday, I had to go into the office. Bit of a drag. I was in the office.
Okay.
And I was just fiending for a game of chess. Obviously, I couldn't play because I've been playing like these 20-minute games. So it's,
okay. Can you change how long?
Is that long
you can play,
or short?
yeah. No, it's medium. But like long if you're at work, I guess.
Long if you're on your fourth game of work.
yeah.
It's pretty long when the boss is standing behind you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate, nearly done.
He's playing with you.
But yeah, the whole,
And then you're also playing chess with him.
the whole day, I was like so keen to like get home so I can play chess.
Wow.
We live very different
And I
lives.
was like really looking forward to. I was like, the weekend looks good. I can like really just get into some chess this weekend.
Fuck yeah.
So I get home. I was like literally thinking about it all day.
Yeah.
I get home.
Strip your clothes off.
Yeah, strip node.
Keys in the bowl.
Get the laptop up and just start playing chess.
Fuck yeah.
We played 3 games, got absolutely smoked in all of them. Shit. And it's annoying because if you lose your queen early,
You're
it's
done.
because you're paired with someone who's about your level.
Okay.
So okay, I've done like the worst thing.
Level of
But
what?
this other person is also like as shit as me, so potentially could be a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
true.
yeah, I was just getting absolutely smoked. And then I was like, I literally look forward to this all day.
Yeah.
And now, because every time you lose a game, if you win, your rating goes up.
Yeah.
If you lose, your rating goes down.
Fair.
And it's like basically, if we win a game, my rating goes up by 8. If I lose a game, it goes down by 8.
Mm-hmm.
So like every time you lose, you're like fuck, I'm just drifting down the ratings.
Yeah.
It's real rough. Anyways,
Oh,
that's
the end
one
of that. That was leading somewhere.
That's one of the hobbies I've been into. The
Okay,
second
cool.
hobby I've been into, Riley's
Not really a hobby.
Not really a hobby, but folding my clothes.
It's not a hobby. It's a
Riley's
chore.
seen my hand.
What do you
No, it's
mean?
not a
What?
chore.
Before you left, I did say this. The last time we recorded, I walked into your room, and normally
It's a pigsty.
it's a hazard site. Like you need to really prepare yourself. And the sad thing is, I used to live in that room, and I know what it could look like. And then sometimes I come in there, it's a bit like giving someone like your car, and they have a huge car accident, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, it used to be such a nice car. Until it got rolled into a tree.
Jesus Christ, man.
And so for a few years, it's been selectively clean. And on this occasion, when I walked in there, near spotless.
Near spotless. That's
Like
right.
outrageously, like so spotless that I thought something must have happened.
Mental breakdown. No,
Like a
I've-
small willy, just like came in, cleaned up everything and fucked off.
No, that was even before, but I got into, and I'm a big fan of, Marie Kondo.
Yeah, right. I
The
don't know
little-
if that's how you say it.
It's actually Maria Kondo,
Oh.
but I didn't want to run with that on.
I don't know if that's how you should say it.
I listened to an American guy who lived in Japan, and that's how he said it.
Okay,
So
well that checks out.
I think you
that's
put the
how he said
accent
it.
on.
But
Yeah.
she says Marie Kondo.
Two people have never been racist before. yeah, it's only a one-man thing.
But she
So as long as
says-
you hear one person do it, you're in.
But she says, obviously, people speak English say Marie Kondo, all good. But I've got into her thing. I listened to
Was this
her-
him again? Speaking on her behalf.
No, it
Right.
wasn't her. That was what she said.
Oh, she said that. So
Yeah.
I thought it was the same guy. That's
Her interpreter said that.
like, oh, she doesn't speak the English.
Oh,
She does speak English, but
English. When
it's
did he ever
interesting. I
say
listened
that
to a
before?
podcast with her. She spoke Japanese and had an interpreter.
I'm so nervous.
But she understands English.
Oh, so she's a liar.
I think she's
Selective.
probably like, it's like if you like kind of knew English, be like, well, I don't know, we've gone on an English podcast.
Well, I kind of know English.
I feel like if you can hear it, you can say it, can't you? Like,
No, apparently not.
how does
a
that
joke.
work?
Some people were like, oh, I can understand it, but
How?
they
I
can't speak it. Yeah, people say that all the time.
That's a drag. Anyway, what were you saying?
Anyways, I've gotten really into her folding techniques, and I gotta say, she knows what she's talking about.
Okay.
It is big.
Well,
It
just
is-
folding. That's all she talks about. She's a folder.
no, she also talks about getting rid of all your crap,
No.
which I also did. Riley was the recipient of a single t-shirt.
Yeah.
You got a t-shirt? Because that's the things that she says. She's like, when you're getting rid of your crap, no palming it off. You can't just palm it off to someone.
I was going to ask,
I
do you
love
have anything that
hand-me-downs.
I could take?
No, it's all in the Good Sammy's bin. The only shirt
It's
I
all
can-
gone.
Yeah, it's all gone. It's in the Good Sammy's bin.
I'm sure you have something like a jacket or something that I would have gone, oh, that's very cool.
No. But yeah, one shirt I kept, I gave to Riley because I was like, oh, I'd seen him eyeing this one up, so give it to
What
him.
about a hat? Did you have any hats?
The hats I kept because I know you're weird about the hats, so they're in
Good.
they're
See?
in the
Storage.
They're in the storage.
We don't have a storage room.
Okay.
That's my room.
Joe's old.
yeah.
Storage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a
Well,
bedroom in it, or is there a bed in that room?
There is a bed. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is
Still
that,
a
just, is
bedroom.
that for
Your
storage
spare bedroom?
purposes?
Yeah, it's basically yeah.
Storage bed.
Yeah. So that was my second hobby, folding.
Stores a mattress.
Folding.
Cool. This is riveting stuff. I'm glad. Yeah. At no point did I ever think we were going to go from having an episode with Snoop Dogg and Mary Kondo in it.
Mary Kondo. Yeah.
Is there any other hobbies?
I got two more.
Oh shit! Should we quick fire?
Again, they're not.
please.
Yeah,
Can we, so quick we can't hear it would be good.
the next one is I don't know. I'll start with the next one is jazz.
What is happening?
I've been listening to jazz.
What kind of jazz?
Do you like jazz?
Yeah, so I've listened to a bunch of people.
Have you seen the Bee movie?
Yeah.
yeah, I got the reference. Do you like
didn't
jazz? Yeah, I didn't
Like jazz?
Us jazz heads hate the B movie.
Oh, it's honestly the best
Do you like
fucking line. I've
He says it when he's like trying to chat with the human that he's
chick.
trying to fuck or whatever.
honestly with a human woman.
He's trying to put his steam
Yeah,
in her.
her husband's just tried to kill him. Do you like jazz?
It's genuinely the best moment of any film I've ever seen.
My favorite line in that movie is, "Where's the honey?"
You used to work with a guy at the movie cinema complex.
Yeah.
And he just used to walk around.
Oh god.
Such a funny guy. This is how I first learned about it.
Did he
Just
have?
walk around and just like, do you like jazz? I was like, oh my God, what's that from?
Was that while the B movie was out?
Nah, it's about 15 years after.
Yeah.
It's a big Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah,
guy.
so I've been into jazz and listening
Such
to
a
a lot of
good
jazz.
line.
And the final one,
I'm going to start using that line.
you like jazz?
Yeah.
The final one, a hobby that I'm pretty chuffed about and I've been getting deep into,
Careful.
tea. I've been drinking a lot of tea and trying out different teas.
What's your favorite so far? It's got to be the Earl Grey.
Earl Grey is good, but then
It's the most popular tea in the entire world. Joe? Earl Grey is good.
no, but then I was reading about it right on this tea blog that I've been reading.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
honestly.
What accent do they have?
That's-
Sometimes I
Driving.
think Joe's life can't get more boring. And then I go away for a week.
And then you get some good tea.
Come back. He's obviously got a lot of spare time not doing the podcast. And he's just gone into a deep, deep rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Like there's drinking tea and then there's researching tea.
I was reading enough about teas and stuff because part of the trip I'm going on is tea based. I'm gonna be.
Oh my God, you're going to
Apparently they-
Taiwan to try tea.
Yeah, they have really good oolong in the mountains there.
What's his name?
What?
What's his surname?
Oolong.
This episode has gone so many ways.
But yeah, I've been liking tea. Maybe we could do a Jake tries tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll give it a crack.
Tune
Maybe.
in next week.
Maybe next week. What did you like? What did you say you like?
Earl Grey.
How many techniques are there to folding?
Big question.
No, but like
He's gonna need to read up on that.
You've literally said I'm folding.
I am into fold. I can show you how to
But
fold
how
a
did you
shirt.
I
used
could
to
do it.
fold versus now you fold now?
I'm not like this. This way is groundbreaking.
But I don't understand.
Is
how
it like
it's different.
military grade?
It's
What's
I
her
don't
name?
understand
What's
how
her
it's
name
different.
again?
Marie Kondo. It's called the KonMari method. That's her nickname.
Con Marie.
That's
Con Marie, yeah.
Sounds
What's
like
her name?
sounds like you've been conned
Marie
by
Kondo.
Marie.
Oh, Con Marie. Wow.
Maybe next week.
Maybe
What
next
have
week I'll show you the folding technique.
You've got none of the four. You've
I
got-
know Joey's week off.
He's been referring to this book as though the
Nothing's
four
written
things
there.
are on there. It says Snoop, the letter D, and Joey's week off. Fucking hell. Alrighty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only weekly segment. It's time for our Everyday Hero. Now, this week, we obviously have a bunch of heroes. This might be a record amount of heroes we're about to dominate.
Yeah, we're fucking tossing crowns out left, right, and center.
Yeah,
over
this
here.
week it's getting big. Like if we were selling,
Like an Avengers episode.
if we were printing, if we were
Movie.
printing money, inflation would be going through the
Yeah,
roof
yeah.
after this. Like anyone who's currently got one,
Yeah.
Sell.
yeah, the value of the hero, just from a supply standpoint, is
quality,
going to be
of course.
vastly different. Or we're going to need a massive crown.
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
we've got about 15 people putting under the crown.
Usually we award one everyday hero per week to someone who was heroic during that week.
Yes.
But this time we've got fucking
So many. Let's
a
start.
baker's dozen almost.
Do you have a little nickname for all of them?
Should we fire their actual names?
What do you mean?
Okay, just take it away.
Cool. Thanks. Let's do it in order of people we saw and met.
Why don't we do it in alphabetical?
Yeah. Or
really-
Zodiac.
What does that
Or favourite tea.
First hero is going to Jay Mueller on the team at Triple M and Listener
And SCA, yeah.
and SCA. They had us in just to check out. We met a lot of fantastic people, some really cool people. We won't list them all by name because that'll get long-winded. But yeah, he had us in, check out the whole setup they got running in Melbourne. Really cool. He's a really nice guy as well, Jay. We've been big fans of his work. He's on the Team Effort podcast.
Yes, with Ash Williams, who was a guest. that we
Yes,
had
and
on.
even like when we shared the Ash Williams episode, he commented and got around that and has shown us a lot of love. He's a really nice guy and was kind enough to invite us to the Triple M Fest that took place a couple of days after.
And
we
without
met him.
that,
He's also
And exactly. Without that, we're not on Swan Street. We don't see Snoop. The rest of the week basically doesn't happen. So it's funny in the sense that,
we could go hit by a tram if that didn't happen.
yeah, who knows? Honestly, probably not, but it was a potential.
He's also got one of the best voices I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So
So-
cool. And he sounds exactly like that in person as well.
Yeah, Riley was shocked by that, as though like he wasn't American and he was just putting it
Yeah,
on.
but-
Like,
Not putting on the American, just like
Just doing a radio
the deep
voice.
register of it
yeah.
all.
Yeah, I feel like you can't fake that sound unless he's just got like some mad.
Yeah.
But if you guys get that. Oh, hi, guys.
But he was an absolute superstar. Really nice, really funny, and I like that he sort of.
I like that he didn't tell you about the Snoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
fucking
was extra
hilarious.
funny because the whole time I'm standing there going,
He doesn't
knew.
care.
no, but when after I was like,
after
he knew,
that,
and
yeah.
he didn't tell us, and I rate that highly because it's way funnier that we've sat here for 2 hours.
Yeah.
So first I was going to him. Secondly, who else? We went and saw the wonderful team, the Christian O'Connell team. So they were so kind. We were up very fucking early as well. Probably the earliest we ever got up.
It's fucking early. It was like 4 a.m. Perth time.
Yeah, we can't play that game because it's fucked. Because in that case, yeah, we were going to sleep very late as well. That night we were out till past midnight in Melbourne, and we were up. I think I had about 4 hours sleep, and we're going to Christian's show. Thank God they were genuinely so sweet. The whole
Yeah.
crew was so nice, and it would have been a terrible experience if they weren't because we really did get up off next to no sleep to go in, and
Yeah, imagine that you go in, but you're cranky.
And
it was more like you don't want to walk out of there and be like, no, we shouldn't have done that. But at no point was that the case.
Yeah.
Like from the moment we met the crew, like they had someone come down the elevator and say g'day to us, and we won't mention any names, but we are very thankful to Christian and the whole team.
And then he shouted us out on the show as well.
That was the most rogue part, was he did basically a full break that made multiple mentions to the fact that we were in there and that they were being so accommodating and showing us like how everything operated from the producer's standpoint. Yeah. So that was really cool. Really nice crew. They're going to be on air in Christian's show is going to be airing on breakfast, I believe.
Yep.
As of next year. So if you're looking for a new breakfast show and it's purely based on the personality and you're taking our references, Christian would be a fantastic choice.
100%.
Genuine superstar. Then where did we head? We headed to
Will and Woody.
So that was the following day?
That was the same
day. Same day, same building.
Same multi.
Same day, same building. So we literally left. I think I had a nap and then came back.
Yeah, literally. We had Will McMahon on the show a couple months ago as well.
And he was very accommodating, very happy to have us in. And the whole producing team, they had some really young producers as well. One chick, it was her second last day. One guy, it was like his third day. And then another chick, I think she was learning the ropes as well.
It's good that they've got, young
So
talent.
very junior crew.
Young
and they were
guns.
still like, absolutely, come in and check it all out.
Yeah, they were killing it. It was so
And
awesome.
if the phone
to
rings,
see.
answer it. That's sort of what it felt like.
Can you grab that one?
That's the coolest part about going in to see these like drive and breakfast radio shows is the amount of calls they get is it's like overwhelming. There's like 3 people in a producer's box just constantly on phones. It's like a call center. And they're also managing the talent to have a question for them. They bloody answer it straight away. They're working overtime.
The thing that is crazy for me is like when I listen to the radio, I guess it's a bit different because we get it on a delay usually, but I never would think, I'm going to call up, I'm going to text in or whatever.
Yeah.
But people would go nuts for it.
It was going.
Do you think it's the same people? Like there's about, like there would be people who call in every day.
Potentially. There was a few segments that they did while we were there that were specifically about kids. So we had like 6-year-old kids on the air.
Love
I'm
that.
sitting there because the producers are chatting to the children, asking like, what job does your mum do? Like we're going to try and guess it. And it was just, mate, it could have gone so many different ways. Like these poor kids are on there and they don't know.
Lady of the night.
No, they definitely didn't go with any of that. But like the kids didn't know, so they had to explain what the mum or dad did.
Yeah.
And then it was up to Will and Woody to guess what the job was. And the kids, I don't know. Sometimes when you're working
That's a
with
good segment.
when you're working with kids, it's really difficult. When you're working with kids that you cannot see, even more difficult. Like they're just holding the phone, even to the point where like some of the producers are like, okay, now can you just when you speak, can you just hold the phone to your face because like they're just drifting.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was really cool to watch it all take place. And again, the team producing there, incredibly busy, but definitely had time for us and spoke to us, answered our questions, made me feel very warm and at home. So that was really cool. And then lastly, are we going lastly?
Pretty sure.
Oh, well, the team at Triple M as well. We went to Triple M Fest, had a few drinks with them.
Saw
fantastic-
Billy again, Billy Brownless.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
he
yeah.
remembered Riley.
I showed him.
He didn't.
Oh, really? Dude,
Riley showed him the photo.
We continued our baker
he's
chat.
like, I don't think that's me.
Because that's the fake Billy Brownless.
Because I know that he wouldn't remember, but then if I showed him the photo, he'd remember. He was even trying to remember the event he was at when we met him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I showed him the photo.
Yeah, he said that got pretty big. And I was like, what do
He
you
was
mean?
leaving.
Yeah, he goes, I said,
left
what do you mean?
straight
He's like,
after.
yeah, afterwards it really kicked on. Just good on him.
Yeah, when in Perth, right?
Yeah, on a Wednesday night.
Did he tell you the baker story?
So he was. That whole crew was very nice, very accommodating, very lovely, and it was cool that we'd met him a few days before. And then finally, Mel Tracina, absolute legend. That was the cool thing. We went to so many different places, but every experience was different. We got like a full tour of one joint. We got to watch a full show. We got to be part of a show to some degree. And then Mel, I think she was a little bit nervous about what she was going to provide to us because she doesn't have a team, so it's just her. And she showed us
That's
all the
crazy.
Yeah.
She showed us all the tech stuff, and I must admit, like I'm a bit of a nerd for all that sort of shit, and I definitely walked away thinking that was one of the cooler experiences that I've had a part of in any radio scheme.
The word scheme was
Anything we've done in Perth, anything we've done.
Schemes we've been pulling.
So she was really sweet, and it was really cool to have a chat to her and have her show us quite literally all of the ropes, like every intricate bit, like taking calls in front of us just to show us how it all went.
live editing stuff.
Very cool. And she's such a lovely, she's genuinely so lovely. And she's by herself. Like she literally introduced allowed 2 blokes in their 20s just to come and crash her work day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's live on air. For
If
like
I
the
had,
whole day,
if I had 2 blokes call me and be like, "Hey Jay, we're going to come in and watch you do some marketing," I'd be like, "Wouldn't have fucking thought so, mate." Yeah. Wouldn't have fucking thought so. So it was pretty cool for her to allow us to do all that. She was really sweet as well. And then the team, the crew at 19, 18, I'm never going to get it right.
19 crimes.
19 crimes for inviting us to the event and looking after us there. That was really cool because they absolutely could have just ignored us. But they had us come in. We said our names at the door. Pretty sure our names got written as we were saying.
It was the dodgiest thing ever.
It was so strange. Like
he pretended to like look at the names
and then wrote. I watched him write my name.
Pen out.
He's like, I was like, I think our names are on the door. Jake and Riley. He goes, "Oh, no worries. I'll just have a look." And then he goes, "So is James and Ryan." And I said, nah. How strong is that shit in there? And then I was like, "No, it's Jake and Riley." And he goes, "And who are you with?" And I said, I looked at you because I'm yet to get the name out correctly. And you went 19 crimes. And I turned to him and said, 19 crimes, as though he couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
And then he wrote our names down and goes, "No worries, go in there, boys."
Too easy.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. Lovely guy, I guess. Could have said no. So that was really cool. So yeah, the whole team, very fantastic. The whole crew in Melbourne.
Melbourne people are awesome. That's the takeaway.
Yeah. Melbourne or Sydney? What do you prefer?
Right now, I'm on that Melbourne high. When I went to Sydney, I was like, this is cool. But I'm definitely on the Melbourne high right now. I'm back in Nam, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm back in Nam.
There you go. So to all of those people, you're winning this week's Everyday Hero. Thank you so much for being so accommodating. Literally, you could have ignored the messages. You could have said, "No, we're too busy. It's literally grand final week. We couldn't be busier." But they did the complete opposite. Had us in. We were very accommodating, very sweet, and understood that we were there with the best of interests.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic. Good stuff. Big app. Nearly done. Alrighty, boys, that brings us to the end of another episode of the MacPack podcast. A bit of a chunkier one this week, lads.
Bit of a roller coaster to ride, but we got there in the end.
Hope you all enjoyed the story, because if you didn't, probably didn't
That
like
was
the
a long
episode.
Probably tuned out. Missed my fucking teeth off. There's a gem in there, guys. You got to listen all the way through.
Yeah, so it was a big week. Back to regular programming as of this week, heading back into the Radio Frio studios. The game returns.
Who lost last time? Who's hosted?
I did Rewind with them.
And did I win?
Yeah, you beat me. First ever loss in Rewind Rhythm.
Oh, wow. Let's go.
We've got some big things planned. We have a wonderful legend of radio who we didn't meet. One of the few people that we didn't meet, mainly because she lives in Sydney. Joining us on the podcast in a couple of weeks. We'll mention who that is probably next week. I'm very excited for that.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm trying to think. There's actually a fair bit going on. We've got a few people on the line that we're going to have as guests. And get in contact with us. Give us some thoughts about what you want us to do. Because we want to get back and keep playing these games, because this is the first week we haven't played a game in a while. We've been playing Pick Up Please and whatnot, and they've been really fun. People seem to be absolutely loving them. So if there's any game that you want to us to play, or maybe want to be involved in, let us know.
We could play
If you want to play Pick Up Please,
listeners.
we can absolutely make that happen.
We've done that a couple of times. That's always a good laugh.
If your mum or dad own a small business and you want to play Stay,
Yeah, that works as well.
we can give them a call.
Franchisees.
And annoy them for 6 to 7 minutes on the phone. But yes, there you go.
Good stuff, boys. It's good to be
Lovely
back.
work. It's been fantastic to be back. A bit of sun.
Congrats to the Brisbane Lions as well.
Yeah, we didn't talk about footy. That's what we're doing next week. We've got our footy predictions that we did in the stages of March. We'll come and deliver them to you and explain to everyone just how wrong we were yet again. There you go, boys. Until we do this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Go give your mum a hug.
it's ciao for now. Bye now.